Are Spain and Portugal home to what was once the lost city of Atlantis? The Bronze Age kingdom of Tartessos, located in southern Iberia, was once believed to be myth, but today we know that it was real. The first mention of Tartessos comes from the 5th century BC. The Greek historian Herodotus writes, Tartessos was a civilization that was ruled by King Arganthonios and was made up of primarily indigenous Iberians, Greeks, and Phoenician settlers. Legendarily, the Tartessian kingdom was established by Heracles, the Greek hero who was the progenitor of many nations. So what's the connection with Atlantis? Well, in Plato's Timaeus and Critias, he writes that Atlantis was a lost civilization that was once a vast, wealthy kingdom located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which is the modern-day Strait of Gibraltar, which coincidentally is where we find the lost kingdom of Tartessos, which was founded by Hercules. If you want more information about Atlantis itself, you can go check out my YouTube video. But what is this connection with Tartessos? For centuries, the kingdom of Tartessos was largely believed to be purely mythology, but excavations in 2023 found elite tombs and burial sites, megalithic structures. Now, what I personally find to be most interesting about this theory is the fact that when Plato describes Atlantis, he says that it is a landmass beyond the Pillars of Hercules, so somewhere in the Atlantic, and he says that it looks like a city built with concentric rings of land and water. If we take the geography of the islands of Azores off the coast of Portugal, all the way down to Tartessos in southern Iberia, and then down into Morocco and Mauritania, we see a really interesting circular pattern starting to develop. Not to mention, you have the Canary Islands off of the coast of Africa. Ignatius Donnelly was actually one of the first to make this connection when he saw that the Azores Islands looked like a chain in the middle of the Atlantic that very well could have housed an ancient civilization and may have sunk into the Atlantic. It is very close to the mid-Atlantic fault line, and it would make sense that a catastrophic event like an earthquake, subsequent floods, would have caused an entire civilization to go missing thousands of years ago. It would also probably explain why Tartessos was able to become such an advanced kingdom in such a short amount of time and go disappearing without a trace for centuries until now. If you're curious about learning more about the history and mythology of Atlantis, you can go check out my YouTube video like I mentioned earlier. And for more information about Tartessos itself, you can look up these recent archaeological findings. They are very, very intriguing.